and fully like African, and you're saying they have Eurocentric features. Like, hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's Natanya Faith here. If you're new here, I make YouTube videos surrounding school life, work life, lifestyle, just anything. You'll probably find it here. But today, this is a video that I haven't done before at any time. I've never done this style of video before, but I thought it'd be really fun to make. So as you can see from the title, this is about TikTok. I don't know if you can hear the seagulls, but I'm just gonna talk over them. Today's video is about TikTok and how just wild it's gotten over there on that app. I am tired of it. I thought this would be fun to do because my For You page is a bit of a mess at the moment. I think it's because I took a break from TikTok at one point and I don't think it knew what to show me. And I'm just sick of what I'm seeing. Some of it's good, some of it's hilarious. Like, TikTok will always be funny to some extent. I'm sorry, they're being so rude out there. I just think there are just some people that need to get down off their high horse or need to rail it in. I think the best way to kind of demonstrate what I'm talking about is to just get started. So let's get into it.
Candace, you ready? Martina, you ready? Alright girls, let's hit the road.
So first video, already I didn't know how long I'd have to be scrolling for, but it didn't take very long. So this one, obviously you heard the sound. It said the text anyway, it said I can't save it, so when I eat way over my calories, and then she's looking and it says laxatives and then iced coffee. One thing that I've noticed as I've gotten older is there are a lot of younger people on TikTok. I thought mainly the people on the app were my age, but there are actually a lot of younger people, and I didn't know that before. And that kind of opened my eyes when, I guess when people were commenting, they're like, oh, I'm 13, oh, I'm this. It's like, so when I see things like this, I'm like, I don't know, it just really irks me. And then people in the comments, yeah, this is me, oh no, I do this, but I do that with green tea, or like, people aren't seeing a problem with that. Some obviously do. They're like, this is not good to promote, this is bulimia. And this is just one of the, in fact, this isn't even the worst one that I've seen of this kind.
Remember that feeling? Check it out. Vibe it. Really, really dig on it. And then?
Okay, so this one says, me trying to convince myself that I'm bored and I don't need to eat. This is just another example because, see, it's, you know what, it's mainly the comments that get me, because I look at the video and I'm like, no, this isn't funny. And then the comments are all like, same, oh, I do this all the time. Which I understand, it is nice to know that there are other people out there that might be experiencing the same things, but what I don't like is the normalization of things like this. Okay, so this video is about a girl. She's lost weight. I don't know this girl at all, I don't follow her, so I don't know if she's done it in a healthy way or if she's done it in an unhealthy way, but the people who follow her seem to believe that she's done it in an unhealthy way because of the time it took for her to lose that much weight. And I'm not going to comment on her body specifically, but it's the comments saying stuff like, no, this is normal, this is fine. You shouldn't comment on people's bodies. When you see something and you know it's not right, you should say something about it. Whether that's just checking that the person's okay, messaging them privately, not saying this is okay, this is fine, because you don't know that person, you don't know who's seeing those comments. The difference is in this comment section, a lot of people are agreeing. It's just things like this, and what I don't like is when you know you haven't done it in a healthy way. Oh, I just did this, I just ate these foods, I just did these workouts, when behind closed doors there are other things going on. And that can be very, very dangerous.
That shit you poured in the kitchen, I should have fucked you up. But I let you walk away, and I let you come get yourself together. Because that shit you poured in.
So this one says, when I planned on starving myself the whole day, but I ended up eating twice. Again, in the comment section, a lot of people are relating. I just don't think it's okay. So there's so many videos on TikTok normalizing eating disorders. It's okay to, how many times should I just say okay? You should speak about things, you should destigmatize things, but there's a fine line between saying things are normal when they aren't and they're actually really unsafe, and creating a space for people to talk about these things comfortably. Okay, so that's a lot of the eating disorder and food related TikToks that I've seen, but we're gonna move on now to some other ones that I've just been scrolling through. This one I've seen a few times because I've seen a lot of reaction videos of people doing their own thing to it, but basically it's just a thread, as you saw.
Yeah, that's me.
It's just a thread of this guy who said, look, it's the, you know, he saw it. Look, it's the guy who finds black girls attractive, and they're all turning their heads like, that's not me. So it's become this trend to say black women are attractive, but then when I go through your following, I don't see any black women. So I'm sick of black women being used for views, being used as jokes in general to, I don't even know what the point of this is. Okay, I actually agree with this one. This isn't to say that because you're white you don't have any struggles in your life, or because you're a woman you don't have any struggles in your life. You're a woman, you can still suffer from misogyny or be subject to misogyny. Obviously if you're gay in your life you are very likely to be subject to homophobia, but a lot of white people do feel that that gives them a pass to be disrespectful to black women in particular and black people in particular. Like I said, that doesn't mean your struggle is erased at all. Okay, this one's kind of funny. A lot of black guys, white guys even, do say, no, I wouldn't date a black girl because I don't like their hair or whatever, but people don't realise if you have a child with a black person, or if you are half black and half white, for example, that doesn't mean that you're going to have all the features that you appreciate. Just looking at the video you might think, but no, I get exactly what she's saying. In a lot of videos when someone is doing something where you just can't agree with it, people love to comment, but girls support girls, right, until it's this, but girls support girls, right, until it's this, or even worse, but BLM, right, or but what about George Floyd protests? I think this whole girls support girls thing is amazing. I love that, and that when that first started, that was just a great thing. I loved to see that, but people have taken it to a point where people like can't be criticized, and if you personally see something that you know is wrong or you just don't agree with, I shouldn't give you the opportunity to spread hate. Doesn't mean you need to support them. Yeah, I'll pick and choose, and I do. I support girls who deserve it. Fair enough. For real, like I never claimed that.
I don't feel anything.
This is what I love to see on my For You page. Okay. Oh, I think my battery's about to die. I need to talk about this one though. Prime, fine example. Obviously you've got 4 pictures here representing different races, white women, Asian women, and they're all beautiful. Can I just start off by saying they're all stunning, but why have you got pictures of all these girls looking fine with makeup, posed, but then the black woman, she's not in her element? And the comment section again is even worse. And the funny thing is, it's a black guy who's made this video. Like, you're bored, you're literally bored. It's an obsession at this point. I want to have a talk with you because I just need to see what's going on in there. Race and skin tone will never be a preference, but I'm not going to go into that right now. It says Latina, as if Latina's a race. I completely agree with this one, because colorism actually doesn't even, not only does it not affect light-skinned people, it actually benefits them. When you talk about colorism, you're just like, oh, just because they don't want to date you or da-da-da. No. That's, you know what? Most black girls couldn't even care less about that. It's the representation in the media, it's the discrimination. The problem people have is they're not seeing the big picture at all. And the reason why it's like saying white people can experience racism is because white people do benefit from racism and therefore can't experience it. It isn't just about like how it makes you feel, it's about the actual repercussions of it. Mixed girls and light-skinned girls and light-skinned actors are getting cast instead of black people and darker skinned people because that's the acceptable version of a black person. Okay, I think I understand what this girl is trying to say, but she didn't do it in a very good way. I think my first point is that body positivity started to create space for bigger girls. And the problem is, when you're saying, okay, but skinny girls, that takes away from the problems of bigger girls. And I think what this girl doesn't understand is she actually isn't experiencing anywhere near to the same discrimination that a bigger girl would experience, if any. People are confusing with maybe mean comments or stuff like that with actual discrimination in society. Skinnier people are treated better in society than bigger people. All in all, I think this is just tone deaf. I'll take a look at the comments, but you're allowed to feel insecure about your body. Everyone has insecurities. We shouldn't even be commenting on people's bodies anyway. This is shocking. Really outing themselves in this comment section. You've been waiting for this moment. Black women are really all black women have. I'd agree, but I'd be called a mayo monkey again. This isn't okay. You're really crying over being called a vanilla vulture. This might be the most toxic video I've actually ever seen. So the problem is, black women have really just learned to defend themselves, and now we're being called racist. My friend used to force me to say the N-word. She was black. How did she force you? I'm just gonna move on from this because I'm not saying I agree with everything that every black woman says, but the way that this guy is, who claims to support Black Lives Matter, just opened a whole torrent of bullying and racism on black women. I think the funniest thing to me is what most people in the comments are actually calling racism. Why? Whatever the video was about, like, this just started. We need to leave this video. This is in 2020. We need to leave this video in 2020. When they say females instead of women, that's a red flag. This isn't the original video, but this is someone reacting to said video. So it said, I'd rather see 10 black women die than one white girl cry. So she's saying white people aren't the beauty standard, it's light skins basically. And no. The beauty standard doesn't mean that there aren't other attractive people, or that other people can't have attractive features that might fit into the beauty standard. The European features. That's still another problematic thing to say, because this is what I hate. When I see a video of an extremely pretty black girl and everyone's commenting, oh, it's because she's got Eurocentric features. Like, that's really disrespectful and wrong. Especially when they're fully, like, African and you're saying they have Eurocentric features. Like, how does that make sense to you? This is true. This is how that other video must have got started. Someone's literally commented, all lives matter. It's the other way around. No, honey, it's not. I don't know. Do people genuinely hate people because they're pretty though? Like, I don't know. I think what she's doing is great. She has a similar body type, or the same body type, and she's showing it from different angles. But the people in the comments are basically saying, like, but you're still skinny, da 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 da. Which she is, but that's not the point of the video. Do you get what I mean? Like, I like the video. That's all I'm gonna scroll through today. I've had enough, basically. So thank you for watching my top 15 reasons of why I'm deleting TikTok. Those videos were just not it, and my For You page needs a cleansing because I don't want to see that stuff. I don't care. I mean, I don't care about the people bashing black women for likes, the people normalizing eating disorders, the people body shaming. I don't know how many times I can just click not interested. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any thoughts or any disagreements or any agreements, comment them down below. Like, let's have a discussion. Or if you've even seen any of those videos, or if you haven't seen any of those videos, if you're surprised. I just wanted to show you guys my For You page at the moment, and it actually changes like every week. Might just see like one type of video like every day and never see those types of videos. For the last few days at least, those have been the type of videos that I've been getting. So maybe I can do another video and show you some other crazy topics that my For You page is just coming up with. So like I said, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like the video, or dislike, or do whatever, just engage, and I will see you in the next one. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.